Yeah, I'm ready. My name is Skylar McLennan. I am 22 and I live in Sacramento, California. I was arrested when I was 18. I was in jail for like a day. And then another time when I was 19, I was in jail for like 30 days. Those 30 days will definitely be something that I remember for the entirety of my life because that's like the worst I've ever had to live. The second time I got arrested, one person that I knew had died a while ago. He was shot and killed like when we were like 18 or something. And I had known this guy since I was like 14. I cared about him and I valued him as a friend. And when I was 19, there was this guy who was like just talking negatively about him, like talking shit, I guess. And, you know, somebody called me and asked us to come jump this guy, and we did. I participated in jumping someone, and I definitely regret that. I don't know if he's okay, and that bothers me. But I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if I want to know what happened. That's a good question. Let me think about it. I do want to know what happened to him, because that's part of the consequences of my actions, and that's part of being accountable. Like, if something shitty and fucked up happened to him, I should have to live with that. You know, I've never thought about finding him and reaching out to him. I don't know. I don't know how I would go about doing that. It would be something I'd have to contemplate for a while, but knowing myself that I would probably do that if I could. Jail's really weird. It's a really weird place that probably shouldn't exist or should be dramatically changed. It's gross and dirty and unkept and terrible. You ever seen like army movies and like, you know, when like the like recruits all like have those like bunk beds, you know, it's like a small room of like 30 dudes. That's like exactly what like most jails look like, and that's how they live. It's weird as hell, like, you know, have to like live on the like verge of like thinking you might have to kill or fight someone all the time. This one guy got hella mad and like threw his food at another guy, and I don't know why, you know, and like nothing came out of it, but you know, there's like it's a lot of tension there all the time. The jail system is bad for many reasons. There's like so many reasons why it's bad. You get out of jail with zero resources, and like a lot of people come out of prison are like amazing human beings because they've spent so much time like being like, oh, how can I like better my life in other people's lives when I leave this place? So I'm just gonna like read and focus on myself. It's really cool to be forced to be sober and by yourself. You know, you read a lot and you exercise a lot. But then there's other cases of people where they come out and they have absolutely nothing and they don't know what to do, so like they turn to crime immediately because like that was the last thing that they remembered, or it's like the thing that is available to them that can make them lots of money easily. So that's like a horrible thing that needs to be changed. The other thing that like really sucked about jail that I also I guess like kind of learned as a lesson was you really do lose your freedom in there. It's really powerful to not have the freedom to like leave a tiny room ever. I really took that for granted, being able to go as I please, and I always love that feeling. You know, there's so many things in life that are amazing that you just kind of forget exists until you don't have it. Yeah, I miss my cats. I really missed grass a lot. I missed everything, like don't get me wrong, I miss my friends, my family. You know, I miss things I expected to miss, but I also miss so many things that I didn't expect to miss that made me like grateful. Like there's no carpet in jail. I really missed laying on a carpet. I really missed grass. So when people visited me, that was also really hard. Especially seeing my mom and my sister, that was really hard. I think my sister cried actually when she saw me because she was worried about me, and that's really sweet of her, and I'll always remember that. And it actually means a lot. But it was hard. It's hard to see that you were hurting people you love. That's one of the most difficult parts, actually. The people I love dearly like have treated me the same, and not really any differently. I mean, some people treated me differently when I was like acting like an asshole and I was like aggressive all the time because I was like worried about going back to jail, but like that's fair. It negatively affected me a lot at first. I mean, now not so much anymore. Like, doesn't really affect me that much anymore in like a negative sense because, you know, I feel like I've just learned and grown from it at this point in my life. But it's definitely affected me job-wise sometimes, like not all the time. Sometimes people just don't care, like, yeah, whatever, we'll hire you, we don't care what you've done. And other times, like, oh yeah, that's a big deal. Like, we don't want you working here. So it's like hit or miss, but like, you know, it is what it is. Being in jail is like, it's like I didn't realize how easy it was to like realize there's things worse than death, but they're like pretty not out of reach, you know? Like, it made me realize that there's a lot of things worse than death, and I think I underestimated how far away those things can be from myself. Like, being in jail is like watching everything that you care about just burn away, and you just have to watch it. You just have to watch it fall apart and things move forward, and it feels like death. And it's worse than death because you're alive for all of it. You're alive to watch everything burn away, and then you also have to be in a place that you fucking hate. So, that's one thing that jail taught me. I look down bad. You know what I mean?